Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadamtikam Vandegam Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarva Karana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge, Raja Vidya. So by Krishna's mercy, we are able to understand each and every sloka in Bhagavad Gita very nicely. This song of God, Lord Sri Krishna, is giving us the knowledge to free ourselves from the bondage. For that, we need to use this body. So for that purpose only, our body should be used actually. We are not worried about everything in this world, our health and a lot of other things in this world. And we need to understand that this body is actually, especially this human body after we got this, if we are under the control of Maya, the modes of nature, and if we don't focus on realizing ourselves, on self-realization, so that means we are wasting this body. That's it. This is a human body which we have got it. 8.4 million species of life, and we got the human body in there. And now we need to effectively make use of it. Use our brain, intelligence, everything in the service of Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Then everything makes sense. Otherwise, everything makes nonsense. If we don't use this body, then we are fools. If we don't use this body to realize ourselves, to understand the difference between the soul and body, so then we are fools. That's it. So, by Krishna's mercy, we are getting that understanding from this Bhagavad Gita. So, this body itself is a machine, actually. We have to make use of this machine very well. If you don't make use of it nicely, if you don't maintain it, first of all, we need to maintain this machine also very well. It's very important. We need to maintain our body. That means maintain our health. When Krishna says that sit straight, don't look at any other directions and simply chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, so that means our body should cooperate. If the karmendriyas in our body are not helping us, then we cannot sit straight. Then we cannot focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. And also, one should not be obese. This obesity is another major problem these days. actually. That is mainly because of overeating, nothing else. This obesity is a problem because of overeating and not using that energy what we get by eating. Sedentary lifestyle. So energy is going in, but if it's not coming out, then what will happen? When we eat, that too especially carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is only energy. It's full of energy. That's it, carbohydrate. Even the fuel which we burn in the car, in the everywhere, all the vehicles, everything, even in the industries also to generate power everywhere, they are all hydrocarbons. So in the body we call it as in the opposite way. We say carbohydrates. But what we are using as fuel, so that is hydrocarbons. So it's carbohydrate, hydrocarbons. That's it. No big difference. Everything is same. It's simply bonding between carbon and hydrogen. So when that bond is broken, energy, we are going to get energy. It's all how we are making use of that energy, different way it's only. So there in the automobiles, in the cars, and everywhere, you are breaking that bond and then getting the energy. So to run the vehicle. So here, this energy is actually coming in the form of glucose. So that's what is sugar. What we say that glucose, if our sugar levels are very high, the sugar levels are very high if you overeat, if you're obese, and if you don't make use of that energy, what we are getting in, if you don't make use of that energy, so then automatically the glucose levels are going to increase. So we need to convert that into energy. If you are not able to convert that into energy, so that's what metabolism in our body, metabolism happens. So that is conversion of the energy from carbohydrate to energy. That's what you call it as metabolism. So which is anabolism, catabolism, all such things. So that glycolysis. So these are all scientific terms I'm using, but Bhagavad Gita is a science, and we understand that in order to maintain our body, we should only eat how much is needed to work. If you overeat, then we need to work it out. We need to spend that energy. Even Bhima karma virkodaraga. Bhima is the voracious eater, but he works hard. And he was serving Krishna. So that way, if you really have to work for Krishna, if you have to do spend a lot of energy for Krishna, then eat and then spend that energy for Krishna. That is the main thing. So, but otherwise, Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita very clearly that one should not eat too much, one should not eat too little. So that means if we are serving Krishna, if you want to serve Krishna, so that means we have to control our eating. Many times in the past, we have discussed about this topic also. But this is a very important topic, so we keep discussing this very often also. So, eating, then sleeping, and all such things should be regulated. If we are able to regulate, then we will have a healthy body. So that means we will be able to use this body to realize ourselves. If you are living here with all kinds of problems, all kinds of these diseases, so we know that Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Janma is being forced upon us. Mrityu is also, death is also forced upon us. Jara, of course. This Vyadhi, of course, everyone gets disease at some point of time. But when we want to lead a healthy lifestyle, if we are able to regulate what we eat, if we are able to regulate what we do, if we are able to regulate everything in our life, daily life, then we will be able to reduce dukkha. Yuktahara vikarasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. That's what we studied this sloka also many times in the past. So that means there is service to Krishna. We need to understand that if we are able to control our diet, if we are controlling our sleep, if we are controlling all our activities, so that means we are serving Krishna. That's what is very important. We need to understand that there is a service to Krishna. If we sleep for 8 hours, great service to Krishna actually. We are serving Krishna because we will have a lot of energy. Because that's also very important. So energy comes by eating, but our body needs rest also, so that it can prepare itself to act very nicely next day. So if we don't sleep enough, so then it's a problem. Then we will not be able to, then all these problems, our body itself is, the system is so much complicated. It's all kinds of feedback loops are there, like negative feedback loops and everything. So the way the hormones are secreted, the way everything is actually, our heart rate is controlled, a lot of things, so much of mechanisms are happening in our body. Everything, it's sensors. There are sensors. It senses and it sends the signals to the brain. And it's a lot of things are happening, especially the hypothalamus and everything. So it's a very important. So it's all controlling everything, our body. So we should not screw up our system. That's what is very important. So that means we are serving Krishna here. This human body, if we are able to make use of this body very nicely for Krishna. Krishna will give us the knowledge. Krishna will give us the intelligence, how to maintain everything. That's very important. When we want to serve Krishna, then it's all Krishna's mercy. All the energy is coming from Krishna. Knowledge is coming from Krishna. So we will get everything. We will know what all we need to know. We will know. Krishna gives the knowledge. We really don't have to worry. Krishna will give us. We will know. And we will get what we need. We will know what we will need to know. What we need to know. Everything Krishna takes care of. Everything Krishna is taking care of. So we just have to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita and follow Krishna's instructions. That's it. So that's what we are also chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra also. We discussed a few days ago. So that is the effective way of using our body as a machine. Our body is a machine. We know that. And it should be used. It should be used for the right purpose, in the right way. Otherwise, if we misuse or abuse, so then we will be in trouble. So that way, this chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, so in order to effectively make use of this body to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we need to do all other things. And all these things are starting only with the faith on this Bhagavad Gita. When we have faith on this Bhagavad Gita, then everything is happening in our life very nicely. Not everyone will follow us. Not everyone will listen to us. That's okay. We can't help. Even Krishna is not able to help, then how we can help? Krishna is not able to help means Krishna wants to help, but when people are not listening, then what can Krishna do? Same thing. But there are many devotees, they will definitely listen because this is science. So they are born here to make more progress. So for that purpose, we need to actually identify the devotees and spread this message and come together as a very strong, powerful team and brainstorm and discuss and make very sound, nice plans and develop a lot of strategies and everything to progress ourselves in Krishna consciousness in a very scientific way, philosophically scientific way. We know all the science needed Krishna is giving us, everything we know. We are not fools. We are not just following blindly. This is not blind faith at all. This is a very, very strong scientific faith actually. This is a philosophy. This philosophy is based on science, this Bhagavad Gita. So it's a philosophical faith. It's understanding this Bhagavad Gita. It takes us to Krishna and we can serve Krishna. Otherwise, in this material world, we will be under the control of Maya. Maya will be simply fooling us and we will be cheated left and right, day by day, every day. We will be simply engaging in these materialistic activities and simply fooling ourselves and struggling and suffering in this material world. That's what is happening with everyone in this world. But unfortunately, they don't realize that. What to do? This is very unfortunate. If you don't realize that we are struggling and suffering, if you don't realize that our life is going to come to an end and nothing is guaranteed here. Nothing is guaranteed for anyone. When we die, we don't even know that we lived here. Now we are worried about death. Now we are thinking about what this person thinks, what that person thinks and all such things. But when we die, whatever anyone thinks, it doesn't matter to us at all because we won't even know that we died. In our previous life, we died actually. Everyone, we have got date of birth. When we say, what is your date of birth? We don't even say simply the day and month. We'll also say the year. So this is a year. This month, this day, this year, I was born. And even these days, even the minute also. Because by the time you are born, even the birth certificate, sometimes the doctors, they can even mention the minute also, we were born here. But before that, we died actually. Before we were born here, we died. That we don't remember. We don't know what kind of life we had. We don't know how many grandchildren we had, how many children, grandchildren, and what kind of body we had. And we don't remember any of those things. We don't remember anything. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacha arjuna tani aham veda sarvani natvam veta parantapa. Both you and me have taken many, many births in the past. I remember everything, but you don't know anything. That's what Krishna told Arjuna. That's what happened with us in our previous life. We don't know anything about it. And we don't know a birth before that. And we don't know a birth even before that. We died. We died so many times. Not once or twice. Not thousands or hundreds, not hundreds or thousands. Not even millions or billions. It is unlimited. We died. In this life, one time to die itself, we are so much worried, so much scared. But we died. We died so many times. Unlimited number of times. So that way, in this life, when we die, we will lose everything. We are not going to remember anything. Now we can think that this is mine, that is mine. I want to claim this, I want to claim that. But at that time, we can't even claim our own body. When we leave this body, that's it. Everything is gone. And we will simply become a dead body. Not we will be out of this body, and this body will simply become a dead body. That's it. That is the fact. That is the reality. We need to understand this all the time and remember this very important fact. And now we need to do something which should actually help us in our next life. So let us think only about our next life. Let's not think about this life at all. This is going to go. Krishna takes care. But next life, we have to go to Krishna. We should go to Krishna. We should make use of this life for preparing to prepare for our next life, like preparing exams, correct? When the exam comes, the students, they prepare so hard. Even I did like that also when I prepared for the IIT exams and all such things, entrance exams. Every time we prepare, we work hard, we do practice a lot, and we prepare. So like that, we need to do that. Our exam is going to come, we need to prepare. We need to prepare to remember Krishna at the time of death. So that preparation, we need to do it. It's very important. We cannot lose. So when the students, when they are studying, when the exam comes, parents say they don't go here and focus on studying and time schedule, and they work very hard and they study every time, day and night, all the time they study and prepare for that exam. And then once the exam is finished, they will relax, because if they prepared very well, they prepared very nicely, and you can go and really do the exam excellent, very well, then you can relax. So like that, now we should work very hard, remembering Krishna. It's not even hard. It's very easy, very simple. Enjoyment, full of enjoyment. So prepare to remember Krishna. So practice to remember Krishna. So in this exam, just only one thing we need to do. That's it. We don't have to really solve very hard examples, hard problems, nonlinear, differential equations, this and that and all. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to worry about very hard mathematics or any physics or anything. We just have to remember Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So if that preparation, if we do it very nicely, we will go to Krishna at the time of death. We will pass that exam. And Krishna also will write that exam with us actually. He is there in our heart as a super soul. And he will also help us actually. He will, even if we forget, Krishna will remind us. Oh, remember me. Like that Krishna is with us. And so Krishna is going to help us to remember him. So we will go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. We will pass this exam. So by Krishna's castless mercy, we have successfully finished 31 slokas in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now we are understanding about Arjuna's situation in the battlefield. So what did Arjuna tell Krishna? That in the sloka number 30, Nacha saknomi avastatum brahmatyeva chame manaha nimittani cha pashyami viparitani Keshava. Oh Keshava, I can't stand here any longer. My mind is reeling. I'm forgetting myself. My mind is reeling. I'm only seeing the causes of misfortune. I am now unable to stand here any longer. I'm forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I see only causes of misfortune. Oh Krishna, killer of the Keshi demon. That's what Krishna is saying. Next, in the next sloka, Arjuna is continuing there. Nachashreyo pashyami hatva svajanam mahave nakankshe vijayam Krishna nacharajyam sukanicha. I don't see anything good going to come out of this war, this battle. By killing our own kinsmen, we are not going to get anything good. So I don't desire any victory. And I don't want this kingdom, happiness. I don't want anything. Nacharajyam sukanicha. So I don't want this rajyam. I don't want this kingdom. I don't want this happiness. All such things. Arjuna is saying that. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle. Nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom or happiness. That's what Arjuna told. So now Arjuna is continuing in the next sloka. Kimnor, actually it's 4 slokas, 4 slokas, 32, 33, 34, 35. Kimno rajena govinda kimbo gaihi jivitena va yeshamarte kankshitam no rajyam bhogaha sukanicha taime avashtita yuddhe pranam styaktva dananicha Acharyaga pitaraga putras tataiva cha pitamagaga matulaga swasuraga pautraga sharaga sambandhinastata yetanaham tumichami gnatopi madhusudana apitrailokya rajyasya heto kim mahi krite nihatya dadarashanaga kapritisya janardana. This is what Arjuna is telling Krishna. Oh Govinda, what avail is this kingdom to us? Kimno rajena Govinda. What is the use of this kingdom? And what is the use of this enjoyment? What is the use of this life? Kim bhogair jivitena va. Yeshamarte kankshitam na rajyam bhogaga sukanicha. For whose sake I wanted this kingdom and happiness. Taime avasita yuddhe pranam sektva dananicha. They themselves are here in this battlefield, ready to prepare to give up their life and their belongings, everything. Who are all there? Again, Arjuna is here listing Acharyaga, teachers, Pitaraga, there is fathers, Acharyaga, Pitaraga, Putras, there is sons, Tataiva cha Pitamahaha, grandfathers, Matulaga, maternal uncles, Swasuraga, Pautraga, Syalaga, Swasuraga, again, relatives, Pautraga, grandsons, and Syalaga, brothers-in-law, and Sambandhinas Tata. So Sambandhis, the relatives and everything. Yetanahantum ichami gnatopi madhusudana. I don't want to kill them even though they are prepared to kill me. Yetanahantum ichami. I don't want to kill them even though they are ready to kill me. Gnatopi, otherwise they will kill me. Gnatopi madhusudana. Api trailokya rajasya heto kim numahi krite. So what is the use of, even if I become a king of all the 3 worlds, what is the use Krishna, Nihatya Dhritarashtra ka priti sya Janardana. By killing the sons of Dhritarashtra, what enjoyment I am going to get, Janardana, Krishna? Like that Arjuna is asking Krishna actually. Oh Govinda, of what avail to us are a kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed on this battlefield? Oh Madhusuda, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me, why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? O maintainer of all living entities, O Janardana, I am not prepared to fight with them even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. Api Trailokya Rajasya Heto Kim Numahi. What pleasure will be derived from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? Nigatya Dhritarashtra Kapriti Janardana. So that's what Arjuna is saying. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished actually 4 slokas today. And we finished up to 35 slokas in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So this is what very important practice for us in our life. This is the only practice which is going to take us to Goloka Krishna. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanaktimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmi Sri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurabhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Chitrita Mataji has raised her hand.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, I have one small doubt. That is, when we are going to pray to Krishna, it is obviously because we are expecting something in return. Is that not right? But when we pray for somebody else, is that any good to us? Think too much? How do I understand that when I'm praying for somebody else?
We need to understand one thing, Mataji. This is each and every individual actually will get what they do. This reaction, karma, and faith, all those things are all, it's all the individual, correct? You can pray, but you cannot make, you can't pray to Krishna that to make somebody as a devotee, correct?
Okay.
So that is the only thing we can pray. What else we want to pray? If you want to pray to Krishna, I want the other person to be a devotee, means then all the problems are solved. Krishna is saying that if you are my devotee, Matchittaga Sarva Durgani Matprasada Tarishyasi, correct?
Correct.
So, but if Krishna also wants to make everyone devotees only, correct? Krishna wants to do that, but if the other person is not listening, not willing to accept Krishna, then Krishna is actually, we don't even have to pray, Mataji. Krishna is trying to help everyone. Krishna is trying to save everyone. That's why Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita that there is Bhuktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Mageswaram Sugurdam Sarva Bhutanam. So I am the well-wisher of all beings. That's what Krishna is saying, that Sugurdam Sarva Bhutanam. So like you want to pray to Krishna, Krishna himself already wants to serve everyone, already wants to help everyone.
Okay, I get it. Understood. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Ravin Prabhu has raised his hand.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, wonderful class, Guruji. So we are learning where we are today between 32 and 35 shlokas. That the war is about to begin. They have blown their conch shells, and Arjuna is on the chariot and Krishna is his charioteer. And Krishna at this stage is his friend. And later on we will learn that he will ask Krishna, who are you? Please tell me about yourself. And then Krishna will be revealing his Vishwarupa and all those things.
After
So in
Vishwarupa, then Arjuna asks that, who are you?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. So in this shloka number 35, Arjuna is addressing Krishna as Janardana, which is maintainer of all living entities. How he knows that, Guruji?
His name is, Krishna's name is Janardana only. Krishna has got all the names, everyone. Kesava, Rishikesha, Krishna, Janardana. So everyone, Krishna's name itself is known as Janardana. So there is the name. So he is addressing him as Janardana. Already Arjuna is telling that in the 10th chapter itself, even before Krishna showed the Vishwarupa itself, Arjuna told that Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Shaswatam, Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajam Vibhum. Agugustvam rishayagas sarve deva rishir naradas tata asito devalo vyasaga swayam chaiva pravishmi. So many rishis, rishayagas sarve, many rishis already have mentioned about you. Agugustvam rishayagas sarve deva rishi narada also said, Asito said, Devala said, Vyasa said. Everyone said that Krishna is Janardana. So Arjuna, that's why he is calling him as Janardana. They already, Arjuna says that everyone told about you. Now you yourself are telling about me, about you. Like that Arjuna is addressing.
So which means that Arjuna was knowing that Krishna is not a human. He is the supreme Janardana itself.
But the problem is that when he saw the Viswarupa only, he got scared. He told Krishna that I can't see this any longer. So then only at that time only Arjuna asked that who are you, all those things, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So otherwise he knows, so, but as a friend, so that's the thing, when you consider somebody as a friend, then afterwards you don't even realize that fact. So not to that extent of seeing the Viswarupa, all such things. Even we are in this material, we know somebody is great at a lot of things, correct? So we know him. We know some persons are very famous. Some persons are really, people are glorifying him like anything, correct? In this material. Even some actors, some personalities who are very famous, they are giving him so much importance everywhere. So like that, Krishna is known. Krishna is great like that. So to that extent, Arjuna was knowing that Krishna is can solve all the problems. Many times Krishna helped, Krishna saved them. So all such things. So that is the way it is gone. But when we saw the Viswarupa, then the situation is different. Otherwise, and everyone knows that Krishna is the great person, but accepting him as the supreme person and surrendering everything unto him, that needs Bhagavad Gita knowledge.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Well understood.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Guruji, thank you for the explanation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Rabindra Goyal Prabhu asked, Hare Krishna Guruji, in these verses, Arjun is seen to have attachment to body relations. So this can be said his ignorance. Is it so?
That is true, because he is, everyone is attached in this material world, because that's why this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is needed. Arjuna did not have that Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's why Krishna was telling Arjuna that I am giving you this knowledge which I gave to Sun God Vivaswan millions of years ago, billions of years ago. So that's what Krishna is telling him. So that way, Arjuna didn't have that knowledge. He didn't realize at that time to completely listen to Krishna. His only goal is to please Krishna. So even Arjuna told him, I don't know whether to win or to lose. How can I fight? Yadvajayam, yadivanajayam. At that time also Arjuna didn't realize that he simply has to do what Krishna wants him to do. That's it. So that understanding he got after getting the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that's why Arjuna's situation was like that in the first chapter. But at the end, in the 18th chapter, everything changed. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. So, Guruji, this is wonderful to correlate it with the rest of the knowledge that you have imparted so far. Actually, these body relations, they are basically the material attachments. And one has to realize that all these relations are also temporary. So our permanent relationship is with the Krishna. That we should always remember. So he was recalling the relationships with the bodies, which were temporary in nature, whereas he was not recalling what kind of a relationship he is having with Krishna. So,
there is a problem with all of us, because that's how the society, our life, circumstances, everything it is like that way only. Correct? Without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it will be like that way only for everyone. Only when we get the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and when we realize that we are the soul and able to live in the soul consciousness all the time. So that's what is known as Krishna consciousness. All the time seeing everyone as the soul, not as the body. So that is a completely different platform. Once you reach that platform, then only you can be actually think differently.
Yes, Guruji, that is the advantage of attending daily class.
Exactly.
we are realizing how foolish we were so far. Rather, we are still under this body consciousness to some extent, yet not
Yes.
completed. So gradually, with your mercy, with the mercy of Krishna, with your blessings, I think we are on the
Yes.
right path.
We are gradually progressing. Yes, Prabhu, we are
Thank
gradually
you very much.
making.
We are so grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Palanyappan Prabhu has raised his hand.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Today's class is really very interesting, Guruji. Especially yesterday, you told about devotion without deviation.
Yes.
The same way today we learned about sense and nonsense.
Yes, sense. Yes, that's correct.
Sense and nonsense is very, 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 very important for, I feel, daily life, which you
Yes.
explained in detail. In detail means really in detail. And it's very easy to say but difficult to follow. It's everybody knows. And one of our Prabhu told about soul consciousness also. It is very difficult to think the friend, even the closest relatives as soul. We have not seen so far such way. We are always seeing that old relationship method only. We don't see the opposite person is a soul. That never comes in our mind. So Krishna consciousness is a must for everybody. What to do? We are trying through you, and thank you, Guruji, for your daily explanations and understanding by us. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Nitin Bele Prabhu has raised his hand.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Actually, my question is that why Arjuna is called Bharatvanshya, because there is a lots of descendants of Arjuna like Pushyant, Gadi, Vishwamitra, and also Bharat and Shantanu. In between Bharat and Shantanu, there are most of the generations, but still, why Arjuna is called Arjuna was called Bharatvanshya?
Yeah, Krishna is calling him even Kaunteya, Partha. So because he is the son of Kunti. So like that, even Yudhishthira also was called Kunti Putro Yudhishthira. So like that, because here only Krishna and Arjuna only are talking, correct? Krishna is addressing Arjuna. So that's why Krishna is addressing Arjuna using all such different names actually. So others also can be called. So when we simply call Pandava, so Krishna sometimes saying that Pandava only. Even Sanjay also simply calls Arjuna as Pandava only. So that doesn't refer only to Arjuna. Pandava means all the Pancha Pandavas, correct? But he says that Tatasvete Haye Yukte Mahati Sendane Siddho Madhavaga Pandavaschaiva Divya Sankam Prajat Madhu. So Pandava means it is referring to Arjuna here. So Pandavanam Dhananjayaga. That's what Krishna is saying that. So that way everyone can, others also will have the same name, but here Krishna is talking with Arjuna, so that's why he is addressing him Bharatarshava. So you are the best among the Bharatas. So like that. Yes.
Okay, I got it. Guruji. Yeah. Most of the time, Lord Krishna uses usually the most of the names of Arjuna. There will be a lot of name to use.
That is correct. Even Krishna, Arjuna also addresses Krishna with different names. Yes.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. There are no more questions. So thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. K.R. Joshi Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sanjeev Kulshrestha Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Namaste Guruji.
Namaste Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, you could understand everything today, Prabhu?
Since this was my first class, I could started understanding. I am doing chanting from last 1.5 year.
Very
So
good.
Shri Goyal, who guided me to come to join this class, and I was trying from last 2-3 days, and today I could connect. So I will set my timings. Actually, my timings was different. So now,
Are you already in our WhatsApp group, Prabhu? Are you already in our WhatsApp?
No. I will join that group also.
Tell me your number, Prabhu. I can.
730.
1 second, Prabhu. I'm just noting down. So you are also in Mumbai, Prabhu?
Ji.
Okay, Prabhu. So I'm just. What is Prabhu? 730
3888
3888
310.
310, correct, Prabhu?
Ji.
730 3888 310.
Ji.
Okay, Prabhu. I just now will add you into that group, Prabhu. So our WhatsApp group. So then if you are able to continue to follow that, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then you will get the complete knowledge.
Right.
Yes, Prabhu.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare
Let us
Krishna.
know.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu, I am just adding. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Subha Rajagopal Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji. It's very excellent classes you are taking. I'm
Yes,
very
Mataji.
Krishna, no? That's why I'm able to understand Krishna very well.
Yes, Mataji. By Krishna's mercy, we are able to continue to get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sanjeev Prabhu, I have invited you to our WhatsApp group. I couldn't add you, but you can accept the invitation and then join. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Guruji. No question. Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Digra Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hari Bol. No question Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Sumati Mataji, are you able to hear me? Hear us? I think you are talking, but I'm not able to hear you.
Thank you.
Mataji. Yeah, now I think I'm. Yeah, you said yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Can you? Okay. Thank you.
Now
Thank
I'm
you very
able-
much for the class.
Now I'm able to hear you,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Thank you. Yesterday, I missed the class due to other
Yes.
preoccupations here at home. And thank you very much, Guruji, for this class also. Very nice to hear about every day about my souls, all kindred
Your voice is breaking, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
on the path. And now can you hear?
Yes, now I'm able to hear. Yes.
Is it audible? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
You were
Yes,
telling
ma'am.
that we have gone through many janmas before we came here, right?
Yes,
Before
yes,
we are
yes,
all
yes,
meeting in
yes.
Jan.
That's
And
correct.
all of us are, yeah, and to reach Krishnahood, you're saying that we have to do the chanting,
That's
right?
correct.
The Hare
Yes.
Krishna chanting.
Hare
Now,
Krishna.
each of us have had several paths, but right, the number of janmas we might have had and all will be different for each of us as
That's
we meet here. And the mantra works equally to remove all the what to say, the karma of the previous janmas, right?
That
For
is,
however we are.
yes, Mataji.
Okay, that was a question I
All
had.
the karma, everything completely removed. All our sinful past, sinful actions, reactions, everything will be completely vanished. Gone.
Okay.
Yes.
Irrespective of whatever the balance is, the the chanting is going to
Yes,
what to say?
chanting, studying this Bhagavad Gita, following what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, spreading this message. So all those things are like we have tremendous, we have unlimited opportunities to please Krishna, Mataji. That is the main thing. So if you make use of that opportunity, for example, Bangalore itself is a big city. There, if we can plan very well in a very systematic way, very organized way, if we are able to identify all the devotees, so I'm sure there is going to get into thousands, correct? In Bangalore itself, I'm just saying one city.
Yes.
So that is
Definitely,
very much
definitely.
what, Mataji?
Yeah. Yes, Guruji. Even now, I was thinking that when we had 200 plus people joining this time, it is like out of 2 lakh people, 200 have joined, right?
Yes.
1 in 1,000 you were telling us.
Yes.
And
yes.
so even though I have sent it in our groups, 1 or 2 people, a few people have signed up, although they are not attending the classes, online, they are not coming. They will listen to it on YouTube, they said.
Watching YouTube.
Okay, so
Yes.
I was thinking, yeah. So if around 200 have joined, it is like 2 lakh people. Out of 2 lakh people, 200 are able to
Exactly.
join.
Yes. We will be able to find out. We will focus. Now we have a good team. I think all the cities, but Bangalore, you already have many devotees. We need to now start seriously brainstorming and take into action. That's what will happen. Sometime Krishna will help us to do that, and then we will grow very big. Our goal is very clear. It's all set. We know what to do based on Bhagavad Gita. It's only spreading Bhagavad Gita, teaching Bhagavad Gita, and giving them the knowledge, and so that everybody takes Krishna consciousness and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's it. For this effort, what we are doing, we don't have to do anything else. Correct? We don't have to spend any other money. We don't have to do anything else. It's simply spreading Bhagavad Gita. If they can join our lecture every day, class every day, then that's it. So then they are going to benefit, Mataji. So that's what we need to focus.
Yes, Guruji. We will do that, Guruji. Looking forward to your visit. I think 1 week, exactly 1 week from now, you should be.
I will be leaving, yes. I will be reaching, I think, next Thursday, I will be there. I will be reaching as well.
Yes.
Reaching Chennai.
Okay, Guruji. And you
Krishna's
said 19th in Parthasarathi temple, right?
Parthasarathi temple, 19th, yes, that's what.
Okay. All right. I'll see if possible. I'll try to make it. Otherwise, mostly I will be coming back from Chennai before that. I'm going to Chennai.
Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll meet in Bangalore for sure.
Bangalore. Okay, good.
We will plan, Mataji. Krishna will help us. He will guide us.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. And when is the interview for your daughter, Mataji? It's
on Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay, so this Monday. All the best, Krishna's.
It's basically a drop-off. Now it's not an interview.
Oh, no, it's not even an interview. It's only
yes. It's a drop-off only. Okay, but still, I think they verify and then take the documents.
Yes. I know where that drop-off is.
Okay. Okay, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really wonderful class listening today. In today's class, you have reminded us that we have taken so many verses we don't remember. And even in death, we will not be able to recall what is our this body.
This life we are going to completely forget. Yes.
Even this life we will not be able to remember. There is a unique knowledge, gyan, and all that, and we have to constantly do our effort for Lord Krishna, remembering him, improving our next birth and all that, to go to Goloka. Further, that effort is to be taken up. A really wonderful class, and daily new thing we are learning, and you are reminding us that remember, this is the not only birth, you have to take miseries in so many births. If you want to get rid of this, go to Krishna.
That's it.
Surrender to Krishna. That is the beautiful, that is the essence of your class.
That is correct.
Great, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Suresh Tabit Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
As usual, it is a very nice class and a lot of reminders for the soul and rebirth and rebirth.
Yes,
Guruji, one question I have that in the beginning, we have a prayer, Govinda prayer,
Yes.
So, I wanted to know the meanings of that, means any translation or
yes, that is in December we finished that Govindam, that Brahma Samhita lectures. It's there. I know Siva Singh Mataji also asked. I still didn't send her the link. Maybe I will when I send her the link for you. If you subscribe to our YouTube. Channel.
Yes, YouTube is also subscribed, and I am also on meeting also.
Yeah, there is a playlist. Brahma Samhita playlist is there, Prabhu. You can go to the Brahma Samhita playlist. Then you can get all the lectures. We finished everything by Krishna's mercy. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. Okay, Guruji.
So you are in Mumbai, correct, Prabhu?
No, Guruji, I am in Pune actually.
Oh, you are in Pune. Okay, Pune. Okay. Very nice, Prabhu.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, you can go through that and find it out. Yes,
Prabhu. Okay, Guruji. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sashireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for a wonderful class. Arjuna, it's very interesting to hear what Arjuna has to say, and Ravindra Goyal Prabhu nicely pointed out that he is still in bodily relationships, and that is so true of us also. We are unable to come out of that. Even if I think that probably to me it appears that is the thing that will be the most difficult actually. One can even give up a lot of other materialism, but to really give up that kind of attachment and to recognize at least those who are related to us, not others, but at least those who are related to us, to recognize them as just souls and not in relation to all the relationships that we have with them. I think that will be a very big challenge, and that is the biggest challenge. I see that as the biggest challenge.
But Bhagavad Gita knowledge will solve all the challenges.
Yes, absolutely. Just like it has helped us, transforms in very, very subtly, without our putting effort, without our realizing how that transformation is already happening. Like that, I'm sure this will also happen, and it will come in due course of time. But then practice, and practice. That is all. Otherwise, it wouldn't. We will be
very, very busy, Mataji, very soon. Krishna's mercy, actually, by identifying devotees, spreading this message.
Yes, Guruji, absolutely, yeah.
We'll be engaged in Krishna's service so much So it will be all quick path, correct? Krishna is saying that very quickly, without any delay, I save my devotees. So that way we will do a lot of wonders, Mataji. A lot of revolutionary way we can actually spread Bhagavad Gita, Mataji. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Yes, our
Thank
goal
you
is
for-
only one, correct? Our goal is only Bhagavad Gita. So that way we
Absolutely.
are able to.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no doubt in that. I think and thank you for all the efforts that you put, for the time that you give us, and so unselfishly, so generously you are blessing us every day with this knowledge and imparting this knowledge to us and enabling us to realize Bhagavad Gita's knowledge and Krishna. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Guruji. Extremely indebted to you for this reiteration and for this message every day. Thank you so much. At least because of this, we are able to, be in Krishna consciousness, be aware that this is what we need to do, and we can keep checking if we are going wrong, anytime, and bringing ourselves back to that. Just
Yes.
like during chanting, we have to bring back our mind like
That's
that.
correct.
In the day, as we are, whatever we are doing, if we are not doing it right, then we can bring us back, ourselves back. So that is helping us. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Yeah.
Extremely indebted to you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Gayatri Mataji.
Pranams, Guruji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Very nice session as usual. Well
Yes,
explained. We are also very eager to hear about all the yogas.
Yes.
As
Yes.
Arjuna is going to hear everything, we are
Yeah.
very waiting for that. Now
Yes.
only we are going to go into the subject, I guess.
That is correct. Yes. Yes. The entire first chapter, Arjuna is talking. Yes, Mataji. When the second chapter, Krishna will start giving the.
Yeah. It's nice. What you explained, very nice. We are going to start our exams. We are going to prepare for the exam.
Yeah, we have to prepare. We cannot waste time. Otherwise, we'll fail. We have to be.
Yeah. Yes. We should continuously prepare. We should not give back.
Yes. It's a surprise exam. We don't even know when that exam is going to come.
Yes. But anyway, it is going to come. But anyway, we are going to face.
Yes.
If we prepare well, we'll go.
Yes.
Very well said. So the only medicine is that the Hare mantra, Hare Krishna, chanting, that too in the study mind, we have to chant without thinking of anything.
Correct.
We should not get diverted. We should not get back. Krishna should give us strength, should study our mind. That is the prayer. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for enlightening daily. As Sasireka Mataji told, you are enlightening us daily. Thank you. Without you, we could not do anything.
Krishna,
you are the mediator. You are the mediator between us and Krishna. Thank you. Thank you for guiding us in the good path. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Today it's very nice, Guruji. Preparing for the unexpected exam. Surprise exam.
Surprise.
It's really true, Guruji. Very much. We have to be always prepared for exam.
Yes.
Yeah. But through your class and through your reminder, and we are always reminded about the exam, Guruji, every day. Thank you. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Just finished off the other meeting, Guruji. Just joined. I missed your lesson and missed the chanting as well, Guruji. I couldn't follow. There were some conversations, Guruji. I just joined here. Let's hope, Guruji. I think we are all will be welcoming you in India, Guruji, and have a pleasant stay over here. Guruji.
Yes.
Let me talk to you, Guruji, later on. You can send the India contact number to me, Guruji.
Yes, sir.
So that will be handy, Guruji. I will keep in touch. Do you need any other assistance, Guruji, in Chennai? How are you planning to travel, Guruji, from Chennai to Sivagasi? You are taking a Madurai,
I'll fly to Madurai.
Madurai, okay.
My parents, my brother is there, and he will come.
Do you need any assistance in Sivagasi, Guruji?
If anything needed, I will definitely let you know. Yes, Prabhu. I will inform you, Prabhu, if anything.
Okay, Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Yes. Okay, Guruji.
Only this time I don't have time to go visit Srirangam, but otherwise we'll plan next time for sure, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. Madurai to Srirangam also about 2.5 hours, Guruji. Let's see, even if you are...
No, from Sivagasi it takes 5 hours, Prabhu. Because I don't have a lot of time.
Landing in Madurai, probably you can visit Srirangam and go. Otherwise, you can visit the Periyalvar temple, Guruji, the one in Kodal Nagar. Near the Madurai.
No, I will go, yes, Prabhu. It's Krishna's mercy. It's all.
You need any transport, Guruji, in Madurai? Who is coming you to pick it up?
No, my brother will, he's there in Satur, he will come. My father will come. Yes, father.
Okay.
If anything, any help needs, I will definitely let you know. Yes, for sure.
Okay. Thank you very much, Guruji. All good, Guruji. Everything happens with the costless mercy of Krishna, Guruji.
Yes,
I can see he's doing all wonders in my life.
We will plan more. We'll plan more in future. We will make a lot of colleges, a lot of other places everywhere we can make more devotees.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, a strong foundation has been already laid,
yes,
and we are going to do a great job, Guruji, with the help of Krishna, Guruji. We will transform the entire community, especially the universities.
Yes, we will identify devotees and give them knowledge, and once they have the knowledge, then they can save themselves. That's it.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, and we are becoming aware of our lifestyle.
Yes.
So, yes, so our lifestyle is very important, not only with food, but with sleep and remembering Krishna, doing our japa and studying, reading, and trying to really forward this message across.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji. It's very good. One question I had is that when you said that see the soul in everyone, but Guruji, at this point of time, we have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita that we are a soul and we are a part and parcel of Krishna. But at this point of time, our soul is in the material attachments and world with the kind of thoughts in the mind. So till that is not purified completely, is that the reason why we are not able to see the other person as a soul? We get so involved with the way they react and behave and things like that.
Yes, because of our materialistic desires. It will not go just like that. It will take time, but definitely when we experience the higher taste, automatically it will go away. So this Krishna consciousness. Right now, what we are doing itself is a sadhana. Every day studying Bhagavad Gita is not at all an easy task. Easy means it's not, in general, you don't find like this anywhere, correct? What we are trying to do daily, every day is studying online Bhagavad Gita from wherever we are studying and understanding, and we are growing, and our team is becoming very strong and very committed, and we will be doing much more wonders in pleasing Krishna Mataji. There is no doubt. Krishna will equip us with all kinds of needed knowledge and everything, Mataji. So then over a period of time, when we engage ourselves more and more in Krishna's service, we will change, Mataji. We will see the change, actually. It will happen.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much. And sometimes I've read this word marginal energy. We are the marginal energy. So when you say marginal means we are in between the two worlds?
No, we are actually superior energy only, superior nature, para prakriti. But when we are actually associating with the material nature, we are coming this side. So it is like an example is given, like the land on the seashore, very, very close to the sea. When the waves are coming, so at that time it will become a part of the sea. And when the waves recede, and then it will become a part of the land. So like that, we are in between, correct? So we need to completely give up this material world, go to Krishna, then we will become Brahma Bhuta.
Okay. So that margin, I understood. It means like we are half here and half there.
That's correct. We need to fully be with Krishna. That's it. We need to be completely.
Yes, Guruji. Understood, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Guruji. Very nice. I'm looking forward to learning more and more. And, thank you for hand-holding us like babies. A mother or a teacher has to teach a child. You have taught us from nowhere to somewhere to everywhere. Soon we will be learning more and more. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Ratnakar Naik Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, wonderful class. This is scientific example that you have given at the beginning.
Yes.
That was very good. And I'm very happy that you are in this modern age, you are explaining the Bhagavad Gita like this. And I'm looking forward further more explanation by you in this context. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
No question, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Sukla Prabhu. Tejasvi. Hare Krishna. Tejasvi. Prabhu. Tejasvi Prabhu. Manoranjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Manoranjan.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Very wonderful class, very enlightening. And yesterday as a devotion without deviation. Today is sense and senseless or without sense. It's a very correlative terms. There is interplay of both things. How you have to choose and select that and things we are overpowered and by these two powers, and we should be guided by our conscience so that we can do better. So really we are lucky to have this class, and really we should be much more. I am indebted to you. I could not expect that I will be in the Gita class. Really it makes me to be more steady in mind. The mind plays a very important role. Astira, achala, so unsteady. So mind gets now, the modern life is so complex and complicated, and we tend to be very, mind is getting more puzzled and wavering, or what you say is totally disturbed, and to get released from this that kind of vacillating nature of mind. So Gita will make us, enable us to be more steady and more, we can maintain the stillness in mind. The quietening, we can quieten the mind if you adhere to Gita, and Gita will make us to be more and more, we can develop inward awakening, the Anta Karana Suddhi. So Now I'm very grateful. We are not just like a formally we attend the class, but it makes me, I could not expect from my childhood, and we have all Gita books in our house, but we don't take interest in reading Gita. That is very tragic. So all students in the college and schools should be introduced to Gita. They can do excel better in their performance in their respective subjects or discipline if they read Gita. So Gita will make anything we can do better if you read Gita. Really, you are grateful. I'm very grateful to you. And the time will come. Till then, we have not realized what is the importance of Gita. That is a very important question arises in my mind, and we should think of very seriously. This is a matter of deep concern of today. And people are now away from Gita. We are giving free classes, and I am very surprised how the people don't take interest. I have told many people, but I think this is my fault. I admit the way I tell them may be wrong. I think I should try my best to make more efforts. So to make them how to be, we should take them classes and invite our houses and about Gita. Why you read Gita? What is the importance? We have to convince the people so that otherwise you cannot have a good society. Now society is totally disturbed. All family members are now in disturb. In our forefathers, our ancestors, they lead a plain living and high thinking. Now we are people low living, low thinking, low living. People have money, but they don't know and enjoy the life because of their mindset is mean and low. By having money and wealth, one may not make the cultured or enlightened. So Gita will make us to be enlightened. So we should very much, I am very grateful, Guruji, from your student career, when you are a student, and we are very, got the chance, got the opportunity to attend. We got the opportunity to get the Gita class, and we are lucky, and we should try our best to be involved and associated with Gita class. And I am very fortunate, and I am very much indebted to you, Guruji. Satata Naman, Pranam, Pranam, Satata Naman, Pranam.
Gita class ये आता सुनते हो करो अरे Hare Krishna, I spoke with all the devotees. Tejasvi, are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Let's listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan, and then again we'll continue to study Bhagavad Gita tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna.